Again, absolutely zero script, baby. Alright, so this is the second video I'm recording, and earlier I recorded the video, it must have been posted by now. So now the video I'm recording is the midlife crisis in self improvement. And I've recently faced this, so I'm recording a video on it. It's going to be a very short video of around 5 6 minutes, hopefully. And I'm going to talk about it. So, what happens is you get so used to the things you're doing that it seems like nothing to you, and it's a big problem actually. Because if you look at me, what I was facing was I was absolutely bad in everything like namaz, journaling, meditation, and stuff. I was absolutely bad in it. What happened was I suddenly started doing everything. I did it for 2 weeks. The thing was, after 2 weeks, it was like it was not something I was trying to do, but something that was just happening. It's a part of my life. Yeah, praying is a part of my life. Writing is a part of my life. Reading is a part of my life. Yeah, so I used to do these things, and after 2 weeks of doing it consistently, I was like, where do I improve on the most? Because I was reading this book, Atomic Habits, and it focuses so much on the thing 1% better every day. So I used to think, where can I be 1% better every day? Because I've been reading, I've been journaling, I've been working out consistently. That's not something I have to put effort in. That's like fun. So yeah, I won't count it in it. And then I've been controlling my emotions properly. I've been channeling my energy well. I was thinking about it that I'm doing all of these things. Where can I improve myself? I was pretty good on my diet as well before that. I was on a caloric deficit. I've quit my diet for a while because I was sick in between, and now to get back on it, I'm actually preparing something. So stay tuned for that. So what I was going through was, I've told you all of this. Then started the self improvement midlife crisis, and it's absolutely devastating because at one point you start feeling like not doing anything good in my life. Like, yeah, I'm not doing any progress. You can always think about it in this way that you're not making any progress, but sticking on the habits that you've taken is and sticking on it consistently is a very good form of progress. Like, you might think that you've stopped and you're not making any progress even though you're doing all the tasks properly. It happens, it's completely normal. You can't escape that thing. That's a canon event, alright? That's a canon event. You can't escape that. I've never escaped from it, nobody did. So we have to deal from it. Deal with it. So yeah, what did I do for that? I took a break of one day. I took a break of one day and I realized how miserable I was. I realized that I did nothing today. I didn't work out, I didn't pray at all. I ate junk food I wanted, and that day was absolutely miserable. Even though the thing junk food seems so tasty, like my tastiest food is pizza, right? And I was eating pizza between my cut, and I felt absolutely horrible the moment I ate it. I came home and I was depressed. I was like, it wasn't that tasty anyways. I don't feel fulfilled at all because the thing is, for me, the feeling of fulfillment is very important. Earlier, I used to get this from food. I used to just fill all of the food in my body, and I used to feel fulfilled that, yeah, I have something in me. And then I got the fulfillment from the work and productivity. I got the fulfillment from trading. I got the fulfillment from training. I got the fulfillment from training in the kitchen. And that means eating proper diet. It's a form of training as well. I was doing all of these things. I was feeling amazing. I was mentally very good. And since I was eating carbs in a confined amount, my brain was working very well, and that's what I crave. I crave my brain functioning properly and fulfillment. And suddenly I lost all of that in one day. Like, it was a temporary thing, of course. I lost all of that in one day, and I was having brain fog the next morning. I was very lazy the next morning. Of course, I saw some rolls in my stomach, and I was like, I'm feeling bloated. My face was more fat, like this, and none of that was absolutely good. I didn't pray that day. I did nothing. To top on that, I had a loss on that day on trade. And I was absolutely depressed the next day because I was like, what do I trade with? My portfolio is very less. How do I do? And that time I didn't have the stop loss management thing. Now I'm actively working on that. And I was like, man, I enjoyed nothing. The day I called cheat day was the worst day of my life. And I did all of this just to get away from this feeling of midlife crisis and self improvement. I'd rather live with that midlife crisis and self improvement than go through this cheat day every day where I wake up and I hate all the actions I did last day. So the only thing I like to, and I recommend this actually, if you're going very well and if you have a midlife crisis, just take one day off, let yourself go for one day, and the next day wake up realizing how good those days were, and how good you were in a streak, you were in a good growth trajectory, and you lost it. You put a barrier in between of it because you were feeling, I was feeling midlife crisis. The best way to deal with it is to just stay consistent, because that's the only period where you have to push through every single thing. I'm going through it actually, I'll talk about it later. Just push through it and you'll feel better after that. There's no cure for this, and yeah, just and one of the main cons of this it is, if you're one of the retarded ones, if you're one of the retards that like cheat days and that don't feel the guilt after eating pizza on a cut, or after not the camera has a set limit and it's so irritating. So where I was like, yeah, don't skip a day. If you're one of the retards who feel like I'll skip one day and you're enjoying it, you have no guilt. If you're one of the retards, then you're gonna make no progress as usual. You leave 7 to 3 days and it's done for you. Don't be a retard. Don't be a retard, okay? Don't be a retard. I don't know what did that. So yeah, I'm not gonna stretch this video much. It's short, but it has some value in it. It has pretty good advice, and I think anyone who's going through this whole self-improvement midlife crisis, like, you're doing proper things, you're doing everything, you're being consistent, but you feel like you feel empty inside. There's no cure for it. You have to keep going through it, because then you'll feel fulfillment once you see your success compound later in life. Just keep pushing, man. Just keep pushing. I'm rooting for you. And pray for me as well. Okay. Bye.